Tired of coming home to chewed furniture and a bored, anxious dog? I found the 5 interactive dog toys that actually keep dogs engaged and mentally stimulated. Our rigorous testing process, which includes weeks of observation with dogs of different sizes and energy levels, plus durability assessments, has revealed which interactive dog toys truly deliver long-term enrichment. Each one has unique features that could be perfect for your dog's specific needs, so make sure to watch the complete list. You'll find all the links with the best updated prices in the description. Here we go. Starting off, we have the WOOF Pupsicle Dog Toy, and what caught my attention was how they've solved one of the messiest problems with treat toys. If you've ever dealt with drool puddles and toys sliding all over the floor, you'll appreciate what this one brings to the table. This is designed for dogs between 25 and 75 pounds, so it works well for medium to large breeds. The toy is made from natural rubber, which is a big plus for safety. What really stands out is how it opens right in the middle. You just unscrew the bottom half, fill it with treats or kibble, and you're done. No struggling or making a mess during prep. Now here's where it gets clever. The toy has these built-in drool-catching slots that actually work. Instead of having a puddle on your floor, the slots contain most of the mess. Additionally, there's a weighted base that keeps it from tipping over constantly. Your dog can work on it without chasing it around the room. The enrichment aspect is solid. You're looking at around 30 minutes of engagement with standard treats. If you want to extend that, you can use their refill pops or freeze your own treats in a mold. What I noticed is that this approach gives you flexibility based on your dog's needs and how long you need them occupied. Cleaning is straightforward. You can rinse it under the tap or toss it in the dishwasher. For busy pet owners, that convenience factor really matters. It's one less thing to worry about in your routine. The fact that it's dishwasher safe means you can keep it hygienic without extra effort. What really convinced me was the combination of mess reduction and ease of use. It's not trying to be overly complicated. It just does what it's supposed to do well. The design feels thoughtful, from the way it opens to how it stays in place during play. Keep in mind that if you have an extremely aggressive chewer, natural rubber might not hold up forever. It's durable for most dogs, but it's not marketed as indestructible. Also, the refill pops and mold trays are sold separately, so factor that into your planning. Link is in the description. Next up, we have the Bentopple Interactive Dog Ball, and what makes this one different is how it shifts from treat-based play to pure motion and sound engagement. If the previous option was built for medium to larger breeds, this one is specifically designed for small dogs and puppies. The motion activation is what drives the experience here. You power it on, and it runs for 5 minutes before going to sleep. Then it springs back to life when your dog touches or pats it. There's a string attached that creates unpredictable bouncing and rolling patterns, which really taps into their natural hunting instincts. Your dog doesn't know where it's going next, and that unpredictability keeps them interested. Sound plays a big role too. The toy emits squeaky mouse sounds that grab attention fast. If you find the chirping annoying, you can double press the power button to turn it off. The movement itself is random and zigzag, mimicking prey behavior, so your dog stays engaged trying to chase and pounce on it. You get 3 distinct modes here. Slow speed works best on hard floors, fast speed handles carpets better, and interactive mode only responds when your dog touches it. Each mode has its own LED color, so you can tell which one you're using at a glance. That flexibility matters depending on your home setup. The USB charging is convenient. 2 to 3 hours gets you a full charge, and you're not dealing with disposable batteries. For dogs that get anxious or bored when left alone, this kind of self-directed play can really help curb destructive behavior. What really convinced me was how well it targets a specific need for smaller breeds. It's not trying to be everything for every dog. It knows its lane and delivers on that promise. Keep in mind that this is explicitly not for large dogs or aggressive chewers. The product makes that very clear. If your dog destroys toys regularly, this won't hold up. It's built for play, not heavy chewing. Link is in the description. At this position, we have the Cheerble Wicked Ball AIR, and what sets this one apart is the 3-in-1 versatility. If the previous options focused on treats or smaller breeds, this one brings something different for medium to large dogs. This is built for dogs 35 pounds and over with a 3.2-inch diameter. The outer shell is made from ETPU material, which is both bite-resistant and eco-friendly. What really matters here is that the shell is replaceable. Instead of replacing the entire toy when it wears down, you just swap out the shell. That extends the lifespan and saves you money long-term. Here's where the 3-in-1 design comes in. The base unit stays the same, but you can change the shell to create 3 different toys. You've got the standard ball for chasing and bouncing, swap to a rope attachment for tugging and fetching, or switch to a rugby shape that changes how it rolls. That variety keeps play fresh without buying multiple toys. The toy offers 3 interactive modes. Normal mode is for active play with unpredictable movement and bouncing. Passive mode tones it down for calmer interaction. Gentle mode provides subtle, slow movement for older dogs or puppies. You're getting a toy that adapts to your dog's energy level. It's USB-C rechargeable. 50 minutes for a full charge gives you 1 to 3.5 hours of playtime depending on the mode. The automatic movement and rotation trigger those chasing instincts without you being involved constantly. Cleaning is simple. The shell unscrews and you can wipe it down or rinse it with water as long as it's screwed on tight. For busy owners, that ease of maintenance matters. One thing to note is that supervision is recommended. The manufacturer suggests teaching your dog to interact with it as a toy rather than just chewing on it. That approach also strengthens your bond during play. What really convinced me was the combination of versatility and the replaceable shell concept. You're not locked into one type of play, and the toy can grow with your dog as their needs change. Keep in mind that while it's bite-resistant, it's not designed for extremely aggressive chewers. It's built for play and interaction, not heavy chewing sessions. Also, the playtime per charge might not be enough if you need all-day entertainment. Link is in the description. Next up, we have the QGI Electric Interactive Dog Toy. And what stood out here is how it balances simplicity with smart features at a really accessible point. If the previous options lean towards specific sizes or treat-based play, this one takes a different approach with motion and unpredictability. The irregular rolling pattern is the main draw. Your dog doesn't know where it's heading next, and that randomness taps into their chase instincts naturally. There's also a rope attachment built in, so you're getting 2 types of play in one toy. Your dog can chase it or grab and tug on the rope, which adds variety to the experience. What really makes this work for different households is the dual speed system. Fast mode suits energetic dogs that love a quick pace. Slow mode is designed for smaller or more timid dogs who might get overwhelmed by something too intense. That flexibility means you're not locked into one play style. The motion activation is clever. Touch it, and it runs for 3 minutes before going into standby. Touch it again, and it starts up for another 3 minutes. This approach prevents overstimulation and extends battery life. For dogs that get bored easily, that element of surprise when it reactivates can keep them interested longer. It's built for indoor use on all floor types and thin carpets, so you're not limited by your home setup. The Type-C charging is a nice touch. You're not dealing with outdated cables or disposable batteries. The high-capacity battery gives you extended play on a single charge, and replacement accessories are included for longevity. What really convinced me was the combination of adaptability and straightforward design. It doesn't overcomplicate things. The dual speeds and motion activation give you control without requiring constant involvement. Keep in mind that this is not for aggressive chewers. It's built for play and interaction, not heavy chewing sessions. The 3-minute cycles work well for most dogs, but if yours needs longer continuous play, that might feel limiting. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. We have the Seaguy Interactive Dog Ball, and what really sets this apart is how it balances versatility with durability at a point that makes sense for most dog owners. If the previous options targeted specific sizes or play styles, this one takes a more universal approach. The motion activation works on a 1-minute cycle. Your dog touches it, it springs to life for a minute, then pauses automatically. That timing prevents overstimulation while keeping the element of surprise intact. Touch it again, and it reactivates. This self-guided play is what makes it work for busy households. You get 2 distinct modes here. Vibrating mode creates unpredictable movement that grabs attention fast. Rolling mode mimics prey behavior with erratic paths. Both are designed to keep dogs mentally engaged, not just physically active. The single-button switch between modes keeps it simple. What stood out is the IP54 water resistant. This handles drool, splashes, and outdoor conditions without issue. That level of protection adds real longevity compared to toys that can't handle moisture. The natural rubber construction is both tough and gentle on teeth, which matters for daily use. It works on tile, hardwood, and short carpets, so you're not limited by your floor type. The USB charging eliminates battery replacements entirely. One charge gives you several hours of active play, which is solid for most routines. What really convinced me was the 1-year replacement guarantee combined with the material quality and water resistance. You're getting thoughtful design without unnecessary complications. It does what it needs to do reliably. Keep in mind that very thick rugs might limit the rolling mode's effectiveness. Also, some hesitant dogs might need the treat introduction trick to build initial interest. Link is in the description. Now you know exactly which interactive toy will keep your dog mentally stimulated and truly engaged without wasting money on something that breaks in days or gets ignored completely. All the links are in the description with current prices and deals. Check them now because Amazon prices change constantly.